Okay, so this is my attempt at Kimmy's Dine Out build challenge. It's on the gallery under Waterfall of Fish. Creative name, or like the hashtag seafood Kimmi, because you know, challenges and stuff. One of the requirements is like 4 or 5 different wall heights, so I'm just like messing around with like which ones of the half walls are already here and which ones should I use to add to these wall height requirements. And that's like the kitchen and building there, because obviously if you don't know like this challenge, it's basically Guru Kimmi built the building, which is a restaurant, and you just have to basically furnish it, sticking to some requirements and some like bonus things you can or cannot do. Yeah, that's basically it. This is like a string of fancy bathrooms, because it has to be I think actually specifically it does say fancy seafood bistro. Like I know fancy is the name, but I think specifically the word fancy is used. So yeah, I ended up kind of using a lot, like especially upstairs, a lot of like black and white and a bit of blue color schemes. So it's gotta be some dark color scheme there, doesn't there? But then like downstairs is mostly kind of a bit lighter. All the tables are like you use the white fancy like tablecloth, like the really long round ones. I really don't like placing toilet roll and then realizing I need to move things around. That's one thing I do not like about Sims bathrooms. But yeah, these are all perfect. What do you go? They're nice little bathrooms, hopefully. Yeah, they're fancy and they would probably look equally at home in a vampire's house. But whatever, we went with fancy. I do like how Kimmy put the like pool thing like in the middle of it, so you have like this water thing. The only way that could be better is if it was possible in Sims to put your fish in like a pool, and then you could have fish swimming around in like that giant pool tank. But I'm sure the virtual chlorine would be a problem. And then like I said, there's all the little tables, and I put some booths around, because you know, you gotta have some booths. No matter how fancy your restaurant is, there must be. Oh yeah, this is the part where I completely forgot that the move objects cheat needs the little like BB dot move objects on. I forgot about the BB. I'm not used to that. It's really sad because I know it used to be just move objects on Sims 3, but I use it a lot more in Sims 4 than I ever did in Sims 3. So it's kind of like, how could you forget this, Gemma? How could you forget this? So yeah. And then some of the bonus objectives requirements are like if you want to add in a bar and like a sort of DJ dance floor. So I kind of made it so the bottom is like totally just fancy restaurant, and then the next floor is just like the bar area and dance floor and DJ and bathroom. I end up sort of cordoning off the bathroom bit, so it's a bit of a sort of seating area / waiting area in case all those bathrooms are full. I also like the balcony outside, and like the top balcony. It's a little outdoor party area with the chocolate fountain and the buffet table. So I thought it'd be a nice little that's just the party zone. Like you want to rent out the room for a party, you can use that one. You know, if we ignore the fact it's not technically a room. Okay, I don't think I remembered to fix that. Once I remembered that. I didn't even remember, I had to look it up, and I was like, of course, I forgot the BB, that's why it's not working. I'd never fixed that, like, little thing on the wall. I added another waterfall, like, just up above the stairs, so it still looks okay. It's alright. While we're on the topic of, like, move objects, less move object requirement, but if you happen to download this, you're gonna need to move the light from the one that have I even placed it yet. I have one right at the bottom of the stairs, and I didn't realize at the time it's because it's, you know, the longer lights. Your Sims can't actually walk under it. They can't go around it, they can't go under it, so just move it like a square to away from the stairs and it'll be fine. Because I was playing this after I built it, and I was like, why can't my Sims go upstairs? And I was like, wait a minute, it's the light, isn't it? Of course it is. Of course it is. I need to start doing what, like Deli and whoever other YouTubers, 'cause I'm sure more probably do it and have like a little sim that just, you know, tests everything for functionality while you're building or after you're building. I don't know how people do it. Doesn't really matter. And I had been at the back. So it's like you're not gonna be an eyesore, but we'll still have a functional rubbish disposal system. Yeah, the fountain and the buffet table, and then I really liked the outdoor tables, these outdoor tables, but I couldn't really find an outdoor chair I really liked, so I ended up going with these ones because I was like, yeah, it still works. It looks a little fancier. And there's some ottomans around for people who just want to sort of chill out on the balcony, get some fresh air with their fresh fish. And a piano, which I then realized was a much fancier piano that's much better suited. I spent so long debating about that bar because I didn't want to use that one because it's like the Princess Cordelia kind of piratey one, even though it's a really nice bar. I was just like, I don't want to use the piratey thing because I don't know if, to be fair, it's a seafood restaurant, kind of works, but I didn't feel like it's fancy enough. But that bar is actually pretty nice and doesn't have anything obviously like fish themed, like the way everything else is like obviously a starfish or jellyfish or whatever in that range. And stairs, wonderful, wonderful stairs. And I like do what I like to do by the host station. I make a little seating area, so you know your Sims in theory could sit down and have a seat if they're busy waiting for the place to have a table. One of the requirements is aquariums, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna put aquarium everywhere, but not quite everywhere. And these fish, this is why I named it Waterfall of Fish, because of my only idea before going into this. Like when I first saw the challenge, I was like, I would put fish all around the building in a nice, like they're just swimming all around the building, a big shoal of fish. So that's what I went for, and it kind of works. I like it. I don't know if it detracts from the fanciness, but you know what? The fish, that item is like called a sea of class, which is both a pun, but so that means they're classy, so that means they're fancy, and that means they work perfectly okay. Then yeah, outside I was trying to, I think this is the bit where I'm trying to figure out what to put outside to like help fill up space. It's not like, it's like neep. And then I realized I need to put fish in the top levels, just fill that out a bit. Yeah, little like napkins things, which I like, but I didn't like enough to go set in tables. I feel like it takes away from the fanciness of those tables. So I was like, I'm just gonna, you know, put some tables and stuff beside the host station or in the waiter station, and put these kind of little extra details. These fancy tables. Yeah, there's the seating area. There's some nice light blue. You can tell the contrast, like downstairs is kind of, you know, white, cream, light blues, some wood. And upstairs is just like boom. So the kitchen is literally just black and grey. Black and grey. It's a serious kitchen. And then, one of the like bonuses, like it's not really objective, sorry word, but it was the water garden, whatever that means. Literally, it just says in brackets whatever that means. So I don't know if just a fancy fountain can count as a water garden, or if you have to have like a proper like pond, like, you know, make your pool look like a pond kind of thing. But I went with a nice fancy fountain with a whole bunch of fountains and lily pads and the waterfall things, which I actually use upstairs as well to like partially cordon off the area before the bathrooms, so that it's a bit more distinct and just, I don't want to say out of the way, but you know, it just, you know, closes it off a little. Could probably make just as nice a restaurant if you didn't do any of the bar stuff or dance floor stuff, or even just had like a bar, maybe a tiny dance floor, and just continue the restaurant bit upstairs. But I was like, no, I'm gonna make one floor this and the other floor that. It was a kind of pain in the butt trying to figure out what to put there, because I was like, there's too much space, but like all my essential items are done. See the grays of the kitchen. It's the signs of professionalness. Totally. That's what my chef better think while he's making perfect lobster thermidor. Which doesn't look as fancy in Sims 4 as it did in Sims 3, but I don't know if it actually looks different, or I just feel like it looked fancier in Sims 3, but I would need to go back and compare because I don't really remember. Yeah, actually, I don't often use paneling outside, but I did that, and I like that I kind of mix and match with some of the stone because I do like when I see builds or even houses in real life that sort of mix and match to different kind of outdoor designs, textures, whatever's, wall types. And I was like, I need to do this in Sims more. I would like to do that. And I added in the anti-party blends because they're black and white, so they're going to the theme. And it makes sense if this would be like if you wanted to rent out a little party, like for a party, that would be, you know, you need some balloons, but they're still fancy balloons. So they're anti-party balloons. And yeah. I'm just in here fiddling with a free pen I got from the place I bought some printer ink from. They literally sent me a free pen with like their name on it and a sticker, so I can stick in my printer to always remember where to go to get their ink. Which I'm not going to complain because they were actually very reasonably priced for what I got, which is a lot better than some other places. And they're, do you know how many plushies I could buy for that amount of money? Kind of levels of price. Printers, they're fun. I had a lot of debate about what floors to use upstairs. Between the bar, dance floor, and then the balcony, I was like, I don't know what to use. I wanted to use wood, but not a lot of the woods didn't quite look the right color, and then I tried to use stone outside, and it kind of worked, but I was like, no, I want to have wood. It's not fun. Not fun at all. And then I had that moment where I cry over foundations because I left it to the end, and the colors don't match up with anything else I've used. And then I was like, you know what, no, I can just leave it with that one and use the blue color instead of the white trim bit on it, and I was like, yep, okay. And yeah, I just make another fountain there, and then I stick I size up the sundial and stick it over on the other side of the stairs, so it kind of takes up some space. So I was kind of like, I don't really know what to do with this. I could probably just build the fountain out more, but I like the fountain how it is. Don't want to make it a weird L shape. See, there's the stone. That stone, like I feel like it does work quite well, but not quite well enough. Like with the walls and stuff it works, but I think with the furniture it's just not an option. It's almost good enough. But yeah, that is my attempt at the Kimmi's Dine Out challenge, and if you liked it, feel free to check out in the gallery, and your Sims can go enjoy it. Feel free to like and subscribe to see other builds, because I'm getting into these challenges. I've done 10k challenge twice, that's it, I'm getting ahead of myself. But, you know, I build other stuff. Feel free to check it out if you want to. Have a nice day!